Let's check this out. What up? To my office. Center me real quick. Alright. I'm ready to go. You ready for the show? Hopefully you guys are ready to go too. Here we go. Let's do this thing. Alright. Hey, I'm John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. Thanks for joining us. If you're here, check it in the comment section, see please, so that I know that you're here. We have a pretty cool show today. In that we still have kids working out. I think that all this stuff is working out. I don't know of any other programs like ours where like kids are honestly just like working outside of just the practices. I mean, like, besides those, the best programs in the nation. So there's two ways to do this. All right, you could either recruit the hardest working players in the country, and then hopefully they keep working out after you put them all together, or you can create the hardest working program in the country. And usually the hardest working kids are the best kids. I don't believe that we have like the greatest kids on the planet in terms of like, you know, skill level and stuff like that. So I think it's even cooler what we're doing. And I saw yet another video posted from day 6 of the 5-week challenge. That means that they are 6 of 35 through. All right. Again, I'm not sure exactly what the kids are planning to do once it steps it up next week, but just starting out this week has been like a treat to watch, and you guys have been doing an amazing job. So congrats on all that stuff. Really, really, really like high praise for everybody doing that stuff. It's amazing. It's like really, really, really cool. All right, we had a huge workout last night in that we had 31 freaking people. All right, we tried to max up at 30. We allowed one extra to stay. It was whatever. But that's a lot of people, especially when we only had 2 hoops. All right, we will get better coming August, but it's going to be a long time since then. Keep packing the gym. All right, we'll figure it out. Keep packing the gym. Show up on time. Make sure you guys sign up in advance. That would help us a lot as well. All right. Anyway, let's get started. What else do we have to talk about? Games, workouts, sign up for all that stuff. Okay. All right. First things first. We got our quote of the day. Do I want to talk about the quote of the day first? Nah. Let's talk about this guy first. All right. This guy, Grant Williams. Did you know that Grant Williams has already won a ring? All right, Grant Williams has already won a ring. We are here before the series has even concluded, and Grant Williams has already won a ring. Why? It's because he was once on the Dallas Mavericks this year. 2, he was once on the Boston Celtics this year. And 3, he got traded from both teams. Now I think he's on like the Charlotte Hornets or something like that. It's so random. So he's not really in the series. But if you were on the team during the year, they give you a chance to get a ring. Because, you know, you helped them get a ring because you were part of their team for part of the year. This makes for a very, very interesting story, especially when it comes down to Grant Williams, because a lot of people don't like him. He's kind of like an annoying player, a little bit like Pat Bev in that, like, maybe he doesn't really belong in the NBA, but he's a hustler, so he gets the job done. So he's not your stereotypical superstar sort of player. He just hustles around, and he does like some like, you know, pretty like with random things, like where he like tries to like maybe hurt someone here or there because he has to keep up because he's not maybe as athletic as some other people and things like that. He's a little chubby. Is what I'm trying to tell you. All right. But yes, Grant Williams, either way, wins a championship ring. He doesn't win the championship, but he wins a championship ring this year. Will he accept it? Would you accept it? I mean, a lot of players have accepted it because imagine if you played the whole season, and then like the last 10 days of the regular season, they like cut you, sent you to another team, and then they win a championship. You help them to that record, right? So what's the cutoff point? Half the season? Quarter of the season? I think that there's actually a cutoff point, but I think he meets the criteria for playing on both teams. So, I mean, either he's an invaluable asset or all you need to do is get rid of Grant Williams to make the NBA Finals. I don't know which one it is. Hopefully he sees it the opposite way, though, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, quote of the day. the quote of the day is determination will guide you through. All right. Perseverance, determination, trying hard. All right. All those things. That does weigh a lot. I just talked to you about Grant Williams and that he's like a hustler sort of player. If you're not born like, ridiculously athletic, really, really tall and handsome and, cool as all hell, like some people. But yeah, if you weren't born like that, it's okay. There's still room for you on a basketball court. There's still room for you in life and all of life's channels. All right. All you have to do is bring forth your effort. All right. And if you're determined and you keep going, the end result will be in your favor. And I really, really hope that that's true, because that's my whole life. All right. And I didn't really have to do it so much in basketball early on, but I had to do it later on. But what I do right now, in terms of bringing up this program, I'm definitely applying and hoping that this stuff is true. Oh man, every single day I'm just determined to get to where I want to get to, and I believe that that's what's going to see me through. That's what's going to see you through. So keep that determination there. When I was younger, I had this thing where I would write a symbol. I guess I can draw it out right now. All right, I would draw out this symbol, and I would draw it on my hand every freaking day. All right, and I so much so that people would be like, just get the tattoo, man. Just get the tattoo. And I would draw it on my hand, like right here. All right, but it was this. All right, let me see if I can show you right there, and it says love, and it just reminded me that I had to do all things with my heart, with my passion. And if I would ever put my head down during class and wouldn't be paying attention, I would look at my hand. On my left hand, because I'm right-handed, so I had to write it there. And I would look at my hand and I would pay more attention. If I ever was doing push-ups and I felt like giving up, I would look down at my hand and I would keep going. If it was during a game, if it was during practices or whatever, and I was running and I was tired, I would look down at my hand and I would keep going. I wrote it through college, especially during my bad days. As a pro, I would write it on my hand sometimes. It stayed with me throughout my entire life. I think that we all need those reminders to keep going. And for me, that's what did it. So it's a very, very random thing. I don't think many people knew about it. Some of my best friends knew about it. But there's been kids in our program who have found out that I did this, and they've learned to draw it on their hand. I thought it was super cute when I saw a girl named Gabby Rickman do it in California. But that's what gave me my determination. What will give you yours? I think that you need to find yours, apply it, and then use that to guide yourself through things. All right, because if you don't have determination, you're not going to make it through. I think that I can get through even maybe prison, because that's what I do. I mean, I think that that's the best trait about me, is that I won't easily give up. So if you're like that, I commend you. I applaud you, and I think that it's really, really, really cool. The quote of the day: determination will guide you through. All right, next thing we got some highlights. And for the highlights for today, we are exiting the human realm, and we're going to some doggy highlights today, because the canines, they know how to bring it too. All right, the canines know how to bring it too, and I'm going to show you this little doggy right here. He got some moves, and he made our highlight reel today. All right, let's see what he's all about.
The German Got Talent champion, America's Got Talent finalist. Take it to the rack, Scoot.
There we go. Show me another one. Show me another one. Make it fancy this time.
Scoot.
Make it fancy.
The most dominant dog underneath.
Hey, Euro step? Let's go. Get there.
No way. No, a 360.
Again, you're looking at German Got Talent champion.
Okay, so this dog. This doggy is just killing it. He's killing it, man. All right, and I don't know if you saw the second one. That was a 360 dunk. I don't know how long it takes a dog to learn how to do this stuff, but I'm pretty sure that it wasn't just treats. I mean, he got some of the stick too. I'm sure. Come on, man. Dogs don't like to do this stuff, but yeah, He definitely dunked it like that. Is this the next new sport? Is this the next big thing? Is this cooler than watching some of these YouTube stars who go out there and shoot fancy layups? You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. This is more interesting to me than those guys are. So, yes, dogged dunks for the win. Congratulations to whatever this dog's name is. Scooby? His name is Scooby. Scooby. And I follow Christian on Twitter. He's actually tweeted me back a few times. Christian has a few different tricks up his sleeve for some halftime shows, so shout out to him as well. All right, great job to both of you guys. That was just some doggy dunks. Let's move on. All right, here's the workout stuff today. All right, we got open gym. Open gym will be for Thursdays, okay? We don't have those right now. Same with the workout practice or with the practices today. But here's what you would be doing. Dribble tag is a fun game. Hopefully you guys got some outdoor basketball action after your 5-week challenge. But yes, dribble tag is a fun game. I always win at dribble tag. Man, okay. Out of every time I've ever played dribble tag, I think I've won probably 80% of them. I promise you. As an adult, as a kid, I have this thing where I will sit down, I'll roll around, like I'll make sure my whole body's like blocking the ball. Unless you like quadruple team me, you ain't getting that ball from me, dude. You ain't getting that ball from me in no dribble tag. It's a fun game. Use both arms. Don't forget the rules is you can change direction, pace, and speed. All right. Then one-on-one efficiency wins. That's going one-on-one from each spot, and efficiency wins means you get 3 points if you take no dribbles. If you score a basket on no dribbles, you get 2 points if you score a basket on one dribble, and you get 1 point if you score a basket on 2 dribbles. That always adds up to 3. All right, so 0 to 3, 1 to 2, you know, like that. But what this does is it makes you a more efficient player. You shouldn't have to use so many dribbles because basically you're giving them a warning shot of when you're going to go, and you don't want to do that. You want to surprise people when you go. I know that the moves and the jukes are cool, but like it needs to be like a twice a game thing. When you're like, you know, trying to wane down the clock or something like that. Not every single play. Efficiency does win games, and for this particular game, it definitely wins the game. Then we'll play 5-on-5 after that. As for the team stuff, we would do reverse layups. That's one of our warm-up things. Then we got baseline out of bounds for shots. That's just to practice on some baseline drills. There's so many different out of bounds things where you can screen any kind of way. I put you guys in a box set, and then we just figure it out on the spot. Then we got loose balls, in play, out of bounds. What does that mean? That means going for the loose ball, it's in play, jumping out of bounds. Oh, I guess that there's a loose ball if like it's just on the ground, but this ball, I think you want to jump in the air to save it as it's going out of bounds, which is a way harder loose ball. We don't practice that in our regular workouts, but we would practice it once we do our team stuff. Then we got press break walkthrough, where we show you how to cut, where to cut, whatever. And then we have 49 seconds down by 3 with free throws. If we have, let's say 8 seconds left, and we're down by 3 with free throws, of course we make the free throws. And I would say to make both these free throws, because it's not under 3 seconds. Make both the free throws. That's what you're going for. And then foul them right away. If you can deny and steal a pass, cool, but foul them as soon as they catch it. And then they go down, maybe hit 2 free throws, then you come back down and try to tie the game. You can do the same thing if you miss one. Hopefully that if they miss one of the free throws, and if you miss both free throws, you're in trouble. You better get the rebound, but you have to foul them and hope and pray that they miss after that. But you are definitely in foul territory. You don't need to miss on purpose at any point in time because there's enough seconds on the clock. All right, and then we would play 5-on-5 scrimmaging, and then we would be done, and that's it. All right, let's get to the next thing. We got a random story. This is a random story, okay, for our conspiracy theory of the day. Okay, now Kobe Bryant, may he rest in peace, was often compared to Michael Jordan. There was an instance where Michael Jordan was in Utah, okay, and I believe he ordered some food, and the food came, and then after that, he had food poisoning. Now, not poison like I drank a bottle of poison, I'm gonna die poison, but like food poisoning, which could just be a random thing, but it was during the finals in Utah, and Michael Jordan got so sick that later led to his flu game, in which he just destroyed the competition, but he did it like this, like that. There was an instance, and I'll let the story tell it to you right now, where that same thing may or may not have happened to one Kobe Bean Bryant. What do you guys think about this?
Two Western Conference Finals clash between the Lakers and Kings was memorable for many reasons. One of them was Kobe Bryant's food poisoning the night before the second game. The Lakers were pretty concerned with Bryant's condition, especially after seeing him dehydrated, vomiting, and suffering from abdominal cramps and diarrhea. On the court though, teammate Robert Horry wasn't too worried. We weren't worried. Horry said, if Shaq would have went down, that would have been an issue. We felt that with Kobe out, no disrespect to Kobe, but we could fill in with B-Shaw and Rick and all the other guys. When you take away size like Shaq, that would have been difficult. But with Kobe, we knew his love for Michael Jordan, and Jordan would have overcome his sickness and been able to play. So we weren't really worried about that. Bryant's unfortunate bout with food poisoning occurred after he supposedly ordered room service at the Hyatt Regency Sacramento.
So it was in Sacramento at the Hyatt Regency, ordered food service. So maybe it's the same sort of thing. He got food poisoning. How well did he do that game? I don't know. How well did he do that game? Let's see it. So were they both poisoned? I don't know. Let me look it up. It says it was the second game, and it was that really famous Sacramento Kings where they basically won the series, but then the Lakers got a little help from our friends the refs, and yeah, that happened. And let me see, Sacramento Lakers game 2, and that was in 2002. All right, I actually went to this game. That's crazy. Oh my God, I didn't know that he was sick. They did lose that game though. So the Lakers lost the second game. How was the score? Let me see this thing. Oh man. So maybe the food poisoning actually led to a loss for the Lakers. So I was in the Bay Area during this time, and I played for St. Mary's, and some rich guy gave us tickets to the game, and it was so loud. Now, as a Laker fan, I think that's why my coach allowed me to take the ticket before anyone else. Yeah, it was so loud. I couldn't even cheer for my Lakers because it was so loud. But later on in the series, we got them back with Robert Horry's game time winner, and it was really cool. But yes, they lost that game. Robert Horry had 20 rebounds. Shaq had 35 points. I'm not sure what Kobe did that game, but yeah, that was how it went. Do I have Kobe stats? There it goes, some Kobe stats. Kobe went 9 for 21 and had 22 points. With 6 rebounds, 2 assists. So he did decent. They ended up winning the whole thing anyways. But yeah, do you guys believe that? Were they both poisoned? Does food poisoning happen on the way to games? I heard a great story about the Miami Heat when they had Dwayne Wade and LeBron James on LeBron James' famous Game 6 against the Boston Celtics. Apparently, the bus took a reroute, and instead of taking 10 minutes to get to the arena, it took 50. And he was so mad, and everybody else was like so upset that they showed up to the game just 40 minutes before. And LeBron just looks at everyone and goes, "It's okay, I got this," or something like that. And he just killed him with his best game of his career. So maybe this is like that. I don't know. Anyways, moving on to the homework of the day. Who's been doing the homework? You are what you do, now what you say you do. All right, we got day 3, triple cross repeat. Lincoln, great job. I see you. I see you as well, Teo. Teo's working so hard. Weston, I see you from Mexico. All right, Teo's working so. Where's Teo gonna take this thing? Is Teo trying to make the NBA? Is Teo trying to make the NBA? That's what I want to know. Because he not only does the 5-week challenge in the mornings, he comes back, works at Paul Durda in the afternoon. Then he comes to our workouts as well. The dude is a worker, and the sky's the limit. It's one of the hardest workers I've ever seen. This is amazing what Teo's doing, and I give him all the props. Now, he was last year as a tennis leader, so this isn't like just shocking, but Teo's work ethic, man, the sky's the limit. I've never seen this before. Congrats on it so far, Teo. Let's see where you can take this. All right, man, oh man, oh man. Teo is the man, really. All right, let's go to our next thing that we're going to talk about. We got an improbable idea, okay? Now this one came from a podcast, another podcast besides our own, but they proposed the idea of having a shattered backboard night. A shattered backboard night in the NBA. Listen to what they're saying.
That's my $1 billion idea, is shatter glass night in the NBA. And they Willy Wonka golden ticket.
And you're just sneaking one into the...
Yeah. The NBA puts out an announcement on January 12th. There will be a shattered backboard somewhere in the league.
We have every team playing that night.
We're not going to tell you where we sent the shatterable backboard, but it is somewhere in the NBA tonight. Be sure to tune into League Pass. Get the quad box going so you can watch all the games at once. And it'll be a fun night.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
Unless it gets ruined.
That's an interesting idea. I mean, so like, okay, obviously they won't do this because it could lead to some financial penalties, especially if like someone does break it and then they wind up breaking their back. Of course, it's not going to happen. But imagine if they did do it. Wouldn't that be the backboard is going to is going to shatter somewhere. Of course, they wouldn't want them to do it during warm-ups. So they have to tell everyone not to dunk during warm-ups the whole night, I guess, I'm guessing. And how hard would you have to dunk it to shatter it? Would there be a big enough dunk? Would there be? I know this. Someone would try, and you don't know if your backboard is the shattered backboard. I think we would see the best dunks of the night. But would they just let them dunk too? Because you don't want to get dunked on and then have it shatter. So I think people would play weaker defense maybe. But man, if everyone was playing that night, I think it would be the biggest night in all of sports. What do you guys think about this improbable idea of a shatterable backboard? Just one out of all the games being situated at a random location, so everyone just went crazy on the rim all night, and all the fans tuned in because they were like, I got to see this live. I don't want to see it afterwards. But maybe I'll see it afterwards too. I mean, it would be a very, very interesting thing to say the least. But yeah, someone would get hurt and they would get sued. It would be silly. But yeah, backboards used to shatter for no reason back in the day because like some people were just strong like that. Daryl Dawkins, Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, so yeah, I do miss the shatterable backboards. But Mythbusters did a thing on the new backboards, on the Shaq-proof backboards, and they tried to break one with the piano, and it wouldn't break. Because like of the leverage and the friction or whatever, and like it's like impossible now. So they would have to bring forth like a whole new basket. I think that you could be able to tell, but maybe they would come up with something smarter. I don't know. Anyways, what do you guys think? Let's go with the trivia question today. Trivia question today is: in 1993, what NBA rookie had a car accident where he was thrown from his car and almost died to only return to the NBA the next season? Who was this man? Who was it? It was a man. I guess I gave you part of the clue right there. I guess it could have been, no, it could have been a woman back then. But yes, in 1993, what NBA rookie had a car accident where he was thrown from his car and almost died to only return to the NBA the next season? I mean, who was this? Superman? I know that we had Paul Pierce. He got stabbed 11 times and still played. He didn't play like that night or anything, but still came back. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, that's an insane story. But what do you guys think of this? You haven't until the end of the show to ask the question. If you want to ask it, we'll ask it. Now, again, next week, whoever wins the trivia for the month wins a $50 coupon. Teo Trio and Ravel Ashley, the leaders so far for the trivia. Woo, that was a lot of talking right there. But let's move on to the next thing. Boom. You have until the end of the show to answer that. But for right now, let us watch the story of the day. Watch it. All your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. not some, not a few, not several, but all of your dreams will come true if you have the courage to pursue them. I think that's the best part is the end. All right. Yeah, your dreams can come true if you pursue them. All right. You can't just dream and stay in bed. Nah, all your dreams can't come true then. But if you have the courage to pursue them, not just kind of go after them, but like ragingly going after your dreams, then they can come true. I absolutely believe that. All right, that's a great one. Now, you're not supposed to use absolutes, but no, they can come true. It doesn't say that they will come true, that they can come true, that it's possible for them to come true if you put in the effort. All right, so that's what that's the big difference right there. And I spoke to another parent on the phone today who wanted to be in our program. She was looking at a few other programs, so I was like, tell me what you want. And I was like, all we have this summer is a whole bunch of hard workers doing stuff on their own, and then we're in different cities every other day. And she's like, oh, my kid's a hard worker. I was like, is he? So then I described what we do, and then she was like, kind of paused, and I was like, see, told you. And that's what it is. They think that they want to work hard until they find out what hard work is. You think that you want to pursue a dream because you like the outcome, but you don't like the process. All right, that's an enormous issue, and it happens everywhere. It happens like politics. It happens in academia. It happens like sports, obviously. Every single sport happens with friends. Happens with family. You want one thing to happen, but then you don't want to do what it will take to make it happen. Like we want world peace, but that will take sacrifice on the part of us. We want, I don't know, like no homelessness, but that will take sacrifice on the part of us. We want a perfect marriage, but then that would take compromise and sacrifice from us as well. I would think that anything that we want to do, like let's say like for my basketball program, I want to make it work, but I also have to do like taxes and all these other things that I hate doing. You want to make the NBA, but you also have to do like running and push-ups and all this other stuff. I know I hated working out when it came down to basketball. You asked me to go shoot, I was down to go shoot, but not really like shots. I would like to shoot like trick shots and like finishes. I didn't love to just shoot, but I didn't love working out as well. I love ball handling, but I didn't love sprinting and in the gym. So when it takes like all 5 things to make an NBA player, I only loved 2.5 of them. So it's like I was missing out on the whole process of it all. So if you want something, like let's say that I wanted $1 million, but I hated work, well, that's not going to happen. And I just like hope and pray that I get struck by lightning or I hit the lottery. I mean, no, it's not just going to happen like that. So you have to actually love the process of what it takes to get there, rather than just love the end result. You can't just love the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow if you're a leprechaun and not do all the work to, find the right kind of rainbow to get there. So that's a hard thing to learn in life. It's a hard thing to even say as a coach, but we have to say it. We have to do that. All right. Anyways, last thing, gonna rehash this one right here. Determination will guide you through. All right. Someone said, man, like we only have two hoops today for the workout yesterday, and I was like, hey, I've seen worse. We've been in a hallway before, with it was 5 feet wide, 10 feet long, now about 15 feet long. And we had 20 kids in there just ball handling for an hour. And it was one of the best workouts that we've ever had. I was pushing everybody. They were pushing me back. They were like, let's go. Like this, they were balling their butt off. We were sweating. It was legit. You don't need a big court to do a lot of stuff. I've seen kids put markers on the ground to make a speed ladder. All right, you can get it done anyway. And all this stuff is determination. It means that no matter what obstacles are set in front of you, that you're bigger and you're badder than those obstacles are. All right. Your perseverance, your determination is scarier than those obstacles are. Those obstacles should be afraid of you. All right, the wall in front of you should be like, oh no, he's coming. And know that you're going through it like you're the Kool-Aid man. Okay? So that takes determination, and that's what, in life, that's what it's all about. So you could be 8 feet tall, so athletic, who cares about all that stuff? If you lack this, you lack it all. And if you have this, who cares if you don't have anything else? You don't need anything else because you have that. Determination will guide you through. I'll talk to you guys soon. See y'all later. Workouts tomorrow. Make sure you guys keep working out. Very, very proud of everyone who's working out. No one answered the trivia question, so I'll see y'all again next week with that same question. All right. I'll talk to y'all later, y'all. Peace. Peace. Peace out.